Hi YouTube, this is Regina, Renew 96. I'm calling with my 1 week post-op. I finally made it on the other side, so now I can tell my own personal journey, and hopefully you guys will like my journey and have questions or anything, leave them down below and I'll get back with you. But today I want to first of all say thank you to everybody for all the well wishes and prayers on my surgery date. My surgery was last Monday, October 1st. My starting weight was 364. I'm 5'3.5". On the date of surgery though, I was 330 pounds. I had a post-op diet, you know, changing my eating habits, eating less. You know, we know how to lose 30 pounds. Well, actually it was like 24. And then my liquid diet, I lost 10 pounds that week. And today, October 8th, 2012, I am 325.1. So from my surgery date to now, it's 4.9 weight loss. My total weight loss so far is 38.9. Okay. So in this video, I want to talk about my pre-op diet because I didn't discuss it before. I had to start September 24th on my pre-op diet. It was liquid. What I could have was shakes, broth, jello, and popsicles. So I had bought this kind of broth here. Hope y'all can see it. I had chicken broth, and they got beef and vegetables. You get like 32 ounces, which was good. And then I bought these shakes here from Walmart. These are super advanced whey protein. They were only like $15.98. I got vanilla, and I had chocolate. Sometimes it seems like chocolate shakes are more filling than the vanilla, but the vanilla you get more variety. I put sugar-free jello in the vanilla one and made strawberry, or you can do any other kind of shake. You can, the sugar-free jellos I put in there to alter the shake. That week was hard. Like Monday and Tuesday was okay. I felt like I was, you know, cleansing out my system. Wednesday was real hard, so I had a lot of prayer that day. Thursday was okay. Friday, it was more habitual. You know, after a long week at work, you get a pizza or Chinese or whatever, relax and eat, watch a movie or whatever. That's what me and my husband usually do. And so it's kind of hard. Saturday was another hard day. It was so funny because my son went to a bonfire with his friend, with my sister and his friends. They're around the same age, teenagers, and my mom called and told me she was on the way to get him, but he didn't ask me. And he said he thought I knew. But it was so funny because I was like, oh God, I want some chili. I don't know why a bonfire made me think about chili. But I got through it. But each day that I stuck to the diet, I felt so much stronger. Finally conquering this control that food had over me. I felt empowered. Sunday, the day before surgery, I did my little video because I wanted to show y'all a side shot. So I made it through that week. Surgery date. I wanted to make a video, but that didn't work out. I had to be at the hospital at 9:30 in Henry Ford, in Detroit, Michigan, the downtown campus. And oh God, I was so nervous. And I took a picture. I put it on Facebook before I went into surgery. They took me to pre-op, and they, you know, did all IVs and things like that. Got any hair that was on my stomach. They don't want you shaving yourself because you might nick yourself and get infection. So I ain't like I had a whole bunch of hair or anything, but they just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything there. And then my husband was back there with me. My son eventually came back, and my girlfriend was there. My in-laws was there. So it was nice. My mother ended up coming later But I'll tell you about her later. She is so funny. But I scheduled to have my surgery at 11:24, and I was in the surgery room 21. They rolling me down the hall, and it's like I knew I was getting closer to the surgery room because it was getting colder and colder. And they were like, "We're gonna get the blankets and stuff for you." And it was so funny because I was like so nervous, and I started crying on the table as I'm looking at all the lights that's in the surgery room, and just said a quick prayer. And they was like, they reassured. They was like, "We're gonna be here for you, and we're gonna make sure we have your hand." And you know, the nurses and anesthesiologist. The next thing I know, he like, "Here, breathe in some oxygen." And that's the last thing I remember. I'm like, "That was no oxygen." He got me real good. That was not oxygen. But that was so funny. And I was all of it. Next thing I know, they woke me up. And the first thing I asked was like, "What time is it?" Because I wanted to know how long it took. And it was about 2:20 or something. And then my husband said they took me up to the recovery, and it was going to take about an hour. And I guess, you know, I'm in and out. Finally got to my room around 4. And they have private suites there. I wish I could have took some pictures and stuff. But actually, my husband having his surgery on October 30th of this month. So I'll be able to get pictures of the room. But they have nice suites. And if I can ever learn how to load it up. So eventually down the line, I have pictures and stuff. But it was so funny because my husband and I gave him a task to put some lip balm on me because I didn't want my lips to be all ashy and cracked. And I gave him some strawberry lip balm. They told us to bring Vaseline, which I have, but I just want to be a girl and do strawberry lip balm. He put that lip balm on me, and I was like, "Oh, if you don't get it off away from my nose." My sense of smell, hearing, all my senses were so intensified, especially the smell. I was like, "Oh, I feel so sick." I felt so nauseated when I came out, and it was just, oh, the smells was just intensified, and I was having a hard time talking, or I didn't have the desire to. But they explained to me that because I had the tube down my throat, that's probably why. They didn't have to give me a catheter, so I had to get up and use the restroom on my own eventually. They wanted us up and walking, and oh, I didn't feel like talking, hearing, seeing. I wanted to sleep, and they wanted us to walk around. But so anyway, we were supposed to get some medicine to take before, after surgery. That I was supposed to get filled before I came to the hospital, that it dissolve on your tongue and help with the nausea, especially with VSG. You have a little nausea, and I was dry heaving. So the first day of surgery, you can't have nothing in your mouth with ice chips. The next day, oh, I just couldn't. They brought the broth, the jello, the juice. I couldn't keep nothing down because I didn't have the medicine, I guess. And I was just so sick to my stomach and dry heaving. And I eventually, later on in life, I had vomit. Sorry, excuse me if this nasty. I don't mean to be. But a little dry blood came up. But the nurse said that was a good sign. And then I had, you know, some stomach acid or whatever came up. And once the doctor gave me my prescription for my medicine I was supposed to have beforehand, I was feeling better. But that made me kind of progress slower than everyone that had the surgery on Monday. Because Wednesday was supposed to be my discharge day. I still got discharged Wednesday, but it was later on in the evening, around 5 or 6. Wednesday we had our dietitian class, and everybody is in the class. I'm the only one coming in with an IV thing on me. And, you know, they had little boot things that they put on me to help keep the circulation. Those feel so good, like a little massage. I like those little boot things. I want some at home. So I'm still in my gown, trying to walk around. My nurse the first day was wonderful. I wish she could have been my nurse the whole thing. Shout out to Pat Henry Ford and Carmisha, that assistant at night. She walked around with me at night. They were the bomb. So when I finally got home, just sore, late. I did end up laying in the bed, but I just had to learn how to maneuver my body around my incisions. I only got 6 incisions. They were like 5 of them look like scratches. One of them is the bigger one that they did most of the operation out and remove the rest of it out. So that's a little tender, and they had to cut through your muscles. So Thursday, my brother He's been very wonderful, Ralph. He stayed with my son. My husband worked midnights. He stayed with him and stuff like that. So, and cooked and everything. And he took me shopping Thursday. I did a lot of running Thursday. Went to the vitamin shop because I didn't buy a lot of shakes and stuff beforehand because they said that your taste buds change. So I didn't want to invest a lot of stuff that I wasn't going to use. So he took me to the vitamin shop. I bought some drinks that I'm going to show you guys a little in a minute. And then I went to Kroger and got some of the things the dietitian said I can eat, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. What else did I do? Took him to get something to eat. I was running around looking for this Tylenol for adults, Rapid Blast. Can't find it nowhere. I went to Walmart, which is a drugstore, CVS, Rite Aid, wasn't nowhere. I didn't feel like I couldn't really go nowhere because they had me taking the Tylenol 3, crushing it up, and it was so awful. But I'm learning how to deal with it because I couldn't find it. By the time I came home, I didn't care how I got that medicine down me. I was trying to get it in. And Friday, I was feeling good Friday. I walked for 50 minutes. Because my doctor rule is to walk 30 minutes a day. But I did 50 minutes, listened to Maxwell and Indy Irie, got me to moving. But, you know, my husband and them had their pizza and was getting stuff. So I was feeling kind of like, I'm not hungry at all. I see how this is going to be a mental thing. You see the images on TV. So I try not to watch that much TV this past weekend. Or you just think about something that you may want, but you physically not hungry. Not like, I'm no physical hunger. It's all in my mind at this point. And another thing how I got through last week with the liquid diet before my surgery was fear. Because I didn't want to cause no complications because I ate something I wasn't supposed to eat. And I kept thinking after my surgery, the desire wasn't going to be the same, which was very true. I can't wait till my husband get his surgery so we can be on the same page because my son's going to do whatever. So that was my Friday. Saturday, and then I was eating some of the the cream soups that I have